Hi, everyone. No one. Anyone. We haven't streamed a D&D in like 3 months. And we definitely know what's going on in this
Everyone.
campaign.
No one. Anyone.
Oh, I have to mute that, I guess.
We haven't.
There we go. Hey, but it's working, so that's good. Welcome back to Wild Beyond the Witchlight, where these four brave heroes were about to hand over a kid to a hag after tying
Not
him
a
up in
kid.
some vines. He's definitely just a kid. Just a normal, everyday kid. So yeah, I mean, we're trying to remember what's going on just as much as you are. So these characters are trying to get back things that were stolen from them when they were just little kids. And so they've grown up, they've come back together, they've ventured into the Feywild, try and reclaim things that were lost from them, and they've been traipsing all over the land and have met two different hags now who've taken kind of power in this realm, and they're back at the second hag who made a deal with them that if they caught the notorious brigand Will of the Feywild and brought him back to her, that was one of the options she gave them. She would give them the things they wanted, which was a painting that belongs to her sister Bevlorna, or that her sister Bevlorna wants back anyway, and the thing that was taken from Bramwil so long ago. So they managed to hatch a plan with Will of the Feywild to turn him in, and he, as far as we can remember, or as far as we can remember, is able to get away on his own. So is not worried about being held prisoner here. Was willing to help the characters by going along with this ruse that he's been caught. He's tied up very loosely, so he'll easily be able to escape, or so he says, once he's taken to a prison that he's gotten out of many times, or helped other children out of. So, and the characters have seen that he's got a band of children who used to be Bevlorna's minions back at his hideout, Little Oak. So seems like he's telling the truth. But anyway, they came back here. They met Chucklehead, Bevlorna's sort of doorman, I suppose, who said he would go fetch her and bid them to wait here. And so Chucklehead disappeared, and then after a while, comes back with Bevlorna, who's somewhere. Oh yeah, something's there. We go. There it is.
My hat is downstairs.
Okay, I was looking at the video from last time. I was like, oh yeah, the hat.
Yeah, we'll have to imagine the hat for now.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely remember how to do all this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do I get this thing that I want to grab? Well, there's some way to pick up these tokens.
Left click.
Copy paste.
Are they on a different layer?
Yeah, they're on a different layer. I'm just trying to figure out which layer they're on. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not trying to open the token settings. I'm just trying to move it. We're getting there. Fortunately, this isn't clunky at all. We're getting there. All right. So now there should be a Bavlorna in this room. Yeah, look at that. I hope you can see her.
We're all out in the market.
Oh, yeah. Well, Gil and
can see
Cax should be able to see her.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh,
And yeah, I don't know why. I don't remember why Bram and Ushka were waiting out there.
We've got our
I don't
reasons.
remember why either, or if we were even waiting out here intentionally.
I don't
Or
know.
we just hadn't moved our characters.
Maybe you hadn't moved the characters in yet. But I mean, you're free to come in if you want.
Sure. Bevlorna's the one that's here? I thought it was Scabatha.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is Gabatha.
Oh yeah.
Scabatha.
Whoops! I got the wrong hag. She's not here.
I remember.
No, we
I was
just
like,
need to
wait
get
a minute.
her.
Don't worry.
She's here?
No, she's not
Oh,
here.
interesting.
Only her portrait is.
They were both here. It
Yeah.
would make
And
life a lot simpler.
That was her portrait. That's what we came for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Picture that.
Where is? Oh, now I gotta find Scabatha somewhere on this map. Where's she at? Where did I
She's
put
in the
her?
next. She's in the next room.
Yeah, I think she was just in
Yeah,
the
she's in her
room.
little tree fort.
She was.
Yeah,
Is she
southwest of
still
here.
Over there.
Southwest.
She was there at one point.
Oh,
I don't see her anymore.
Yeah, she's not. She went somewhere else.
we killed her.
She could be in very many places within this. Well, anyway, she comes back in. Chucklehead leads her back in, and you know she's like hunched. Oh, there she is. Look at that. So yeah, Green Ivory Shade. Remember, she's hunched over. She's got like the wind-up thing in her back, and oh, you did succeed, and quickly, I might add. Very impressive.
We aim to please.
Excellent. Well, Chucklehead, if you would take dear Mr. Will away, I will speak with him in a moment once I've concluded my business with these fine young folks from far away. And so Chucklehead goes over to Bram and Gil and kind of waits for them to hand over Will of the Feywild.
Come over.
Chucklehead kind of and leads him out through that same door he and Scabatha came in. Isn't like rough with him or anything, but definitely is taking some pleasure in rounding up Will. And Scabatha calls to the other room, and one of the little tin soldiers comes in, and she goes over and whispers to it for a moment, and then it goes scurrying back out. And Scabatha comes back over and says, well, if you would like to come back to my parlor and have a seat, my servant should be back momentarily with the things I've promised you. Would you like some tea?
Sure.
So she walks back over across the room and opens up the door back to where you met her earlier over in this other room. And if you remember, there was the tea service in there. And I remember it being kind of gross.
It was like
Yeah,
mud
I-
and sticks and stuff.
Yeah, so she had this.
Vaguely recall that.
Yeah, she had this parlor. And yeah, she has this like like dirty cups. He was like stirring them with a chicken bone out of this like grungy teapot. Like it was all pretty gross. Well, so once you have what you came for, where are you off to next? Off home?
We have to return this painting.
Ah, well, yes. Back to my sister, then, I suppose.
What? Or your other sister?
Oh, you're going to...
We still need to visit her too.
You're visiting Endelin?
Yes.
Whatever for?
Similar reasons to why we came here. To reclaim some lost things.
Ah. She has some things of yours as well, eh?
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about her?
She lives on like a theater at the top of a mountain, and she has foreseen her own death, and it's gonna happen during an eclipse.
Yes, she's deathly afraid of eclipses. As you can probably understand why.
Yeah. And she also stole something from me.
Well, I wish you luck when you find your way to her.
Oh, thanks. What do you know about her?
I mean, I know.
Since we're sharing what we know about her.
I know many things about her. She is my sister, after all.
Right, of course. Well, I was just wondering if there's anything you could share that would make our luck better with her.
Well, I would suggest, if you get into trouble with her, just wait for an eclipse.
Are they often here?
Eclipses?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to predict. Time is funny here.
Okay.
If you had to guess, like next week, next month, next year.
The next eclipse?
Yeah.
I don't know. You could always just make one of your own.
How do you make an eclipse?
Well,
Put one thing in front of another and you have an eclipse.
yes.
Yeah, but to make one of size,
It just has to be big enough. Big enough for one person. Wait, what are we talking about?
If you get into trouble with Endelin, my sister.
Right. You
She
feel
is-
like the
she's
only
scared
way
of
to get out of it?
She is very afraid of eclipses.
Oh, so not to kill her, just to scare her.
You would certainly frighten her.
Oh.
Very much.
Okay.
That would be a shame if we killed her.
Yes, it would. We might not always get along.
So-
She is my sister, after all.
Right. So the things we are going to receive from you.
Oh, yes, it shouldn't be... Actually, he listens. And then you hear sort of a hollowish, kind of tinny knock on the door as one of these tin soldiers knocks and then, come in. And this little tin soldier wobbles in carrying this painting and a little, just like 1 foot long metal rod. And so she takes the painting first and this is the one? The one that was described to you. Yep.
Yes, that is exactly what Bevlorna was looking for.
I kind of hate to give it up, but it was more funny, I guess, to get it than keep it.
Well, and again, like we said, you can enjoy that fun again. It's a
Exactly.
gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly. And this, however, this was quite the thing. And she she takes the rod, and it's just this 1 foot long metal rod, and she whispers something to it, and it goes whoosh, and expands out to 10 feet long. And then she whispers to it again, and it collapses back down to 1. Quite the thing, quite the thing.
That's cool.
Bram, is that what you lost?
I don't know.
I don't
That
remember
doesn't
you
seem like
having it.
something I ever owned.
Oh,
Like as a kid, I don't remember you having one of those.
Would you like it back?
Sure.
She holds out the rod.
All right, I take it from her.
And as soon as you grasp it, you feel it feels like something is flowing into you from the rod. It's a magical energy, but it's also memory, and so it's almost like you're transported for a moment back to when you were kids, when you were all kids together, before you ever knew anything about this. And you remember, as you sort of have this kind of melding between your present moment as you look around and see your friends around you, and as you look back, there's this disjointedness there that starts to resolve, and as it resolves, you feel yourself growing. And you realize as you grow that when you were in this memory, you're like, oh yeah, I was taller compared to my friends than I am now. And so, and before your eyes, the rest of you, Bramwil grabs this rod and grows 3 inches.
And becomes a medium creature.
Yes.
Yes! He did it!
And so now
That's
that piece of
amazing.
you, and it also, once this is complete, once you've kind of grown and you feel yourself kind of get stretched back out, and this just feels right. And that thing that was missing, that weirdness that you had this whole time, that you always felt like something wasn't quite right, that feeling is gone as you grow to this stature that you realize you should have had all along.
Yeah, now I'm 3'1", which is medium sized.
Yep. Got over that threshold.
Yep.
Wait a minute. You lost height?
I guess
Height
I
is.
did.
She stole your height?
I didn't know
Don't you
that was
remember?
possible.
Don't you remember when he was tall? Like, I mean, he wasn't
He's
always.
never been short, but right. But still, like that just seems
Yeah, but
rude.
he was never. He was a small guy, and now he's.
Right. But like stealing height from an already small guy seems. Well, that's wicked.
Does this pole exist?
Like, does it still work?
Yeah, it's a pole of collapsing. It's from Xanathar's. And basically it has a
It's a
command
wondrous
word.
item.
Yeah, it has a command word. And it stays the same weight, and it can go between 1 foot and 10 feet long. So it will collapse and grow, collapse and grow.
Portable 10-foot pole.
Yep.
That's funny.
I'm glad
How do
we
you
resolved that.
How do you feel, Bram?
I feel normal for the first time since I can remember.
Oh, that's,
It's like that
Sounds
hole in my
nice.
soul has been filled.
well, I want that.
Yeah, me too.
Take the pole
Hey,
then.
look,
I don't need to be taller.
Oh.
I need to know where the hell
Wait,
I'm
does it-
going.
Does it make us taller? Gil reaches out and touches the pole. I go.
Nope. Unfortunately, yeah, Gil does not grow at all.
He's a little extra height.
Wait, can I not ride on Gil's backpack anymore?
Not technically.
It's no longer one size bigger. Those 3 inches make a difference.
Yep.
That was tragic because that was hilarious.
So Gil can, when Gil enlarges, you can.
Okay.
But that's not as much.
Well, thank you. And yeah, well, we're gonna go because
We have
things to do.
we have to hurry. We're late.
Of course.
We're
Well,
late for an important meeting.
Yes. Well,
Bramwil gets out his pocket watch and shows it to him.
well, certainly don't let me keep you. But I wish you good luck on the rest of your journey.
You too.
Thank you. And if you're ever back this way, feel free to stop in and have some tea.
Okay.
We'll take that under advisement.
We could have a whole
Yeah.
party.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time for us to go. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, and
Pushka hurriedly leaves.
she as you start to leave, she taps you on the shoulder, Bramwil, and says, "Oh, young man, you should be able to, well, now that pole is yours, you can. I've made it so that you can decide what word you would like to use. I will give up my word over it, and you can choose your word to make it grow or shrink as you wish, and it is yours."
Thank you.
You are welcome. Good day.
Go.
He starts sipping some tea.
Yeah, you too. Don't forget to let your workers eat occasionally. Don't forget that piece. But yeah, have a good day.
Yes. And she's just
Especially the
sitting,
kids,
sipping tea and watching you go.
Right, as we leave. Man, I really wanted to snap her key off. Next time.
You want to go do it?
Nah, we shouldn't right now.
Okay.
Whenever back though. Snapping that thing for sure.
I mean, I can make you invisible, and then you can just go do it.
Next time.
All right.
We're good.
Okay.
Just on the way back through, as you're passing through next time.
Yeah. Couple more levels. Yeah.
She's so creepy.
It is pretty creepy. Alright, so yeah, you step out and the goblin stalls are still going. They've got all their candies out. And you're back out just in Moonlurch.
So we should probably go. Should we go? I think maybe it's a good time to leave.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Where did we leave our bugbear? Bear owl.
We had a bugbear?
Owl bear.
Owlbear.
We had,
Owl
we had an
bear.
owl. That's right. We had an owl bear.
Yeah. You did have an owlbear.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get her where she was.
We'll find her. Oh, that's right. Our owl bear from when we were kids
Yeah.
grew up to be like a full-size owl bear.
Wait, did we find her?
Yeah, she
Yes.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Riding
she was
around
on the
like a
sled
chariot?
when we saw the Jabberwocky tracks or whatever.
Yeah. And
Apparently, I wasn't really that.
yeah, it was a while ago, but yeah, you found her. She was in the woods. Attached to some kind of chariot. There was no rider anymore. And you had seen tracks before, so you got the sense that like they had been chased at some point by some very large creature, which you later find out was the Jabberwock.
I forgot that we found out there was a Jabberwock.
And she was upset when you found her, but I think it was Ushka got her calmed down, and then she realized who you were, and but where did you leave her?
Did we leave her at Little Oak?
It might have been Little Oak or somewhere in between. We obviously weren't bringing her here.
Right. Yeah, you left her somewhere to
We parked.
be safe.
Was there a way that we could get from Little Oak back to hither quickly?
So
I thought I remembered that being a thing, but I couldn't remember why.
Sounds familiar.
it does sound familiar. Who told you about getting back to?
Like we found a way to do it expediently?
Yeah, somebody told me something.
Somebody told us something somewhere.
Yep. You got dropped off in the balloon.
Yes.
But the balloon wasn't.
They were gonna pick us up.
They were gonna
we got
pick
back
up.
within a certain amount of time.
They were? I didn't think that was ever part of the plan.
Yeah, I thought it was a one-way ticket for us.
Mm-hmm.
The Scarecrow guy,
Yeah, you had
Clapperclaw.
Clapperclaw,
had to get back.
was just going to head back. Like he had no particular plans to come back for us.
Yeah. But I think suggested that you would need to find another guide to help you get out of here once you were done.
She may have mentioned.
I think you did, but I don't think you found that guide yet.
I thought we had like 1 week for some reason. What was the 1 week?
We did have 1 week to get back
get
to
the
her.
painting back.
Yes.
Right.
To Bevlorna.
You got it.
Yeah, there was a time limit on returning in order to get Cax's.
Like, time is funny in the Feywild, so
It is
a week
funny.
is it's fine. It's fine. We got plenty of time.
Plenty of time and not enough. It depends on the week.
Yeah, this is a good week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clapperclaw had mentioned, I thought he had mentioned potentially someone we could find. That we would find someone. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, Clapperclaw sent us to find Nib, and Nib was the one who sort of led us here.
Yep. But then Nib went back to his cave.
Right.
Or couldn't leave his cave.
Right.
And so, yeah, kind of pointed you the way here. And yeah, you came in down there by Nib's cave was how you got here.
Mm-hmm.
And the only other kind of like stable location that you know of aside from Loomlurch is Little Oak. Up to the north of here, which can move back over to this here map. Because yeah, you were up kind of like, yeah, you were up to Little Oak when you found Will, and then came back down here to Loom Lurch. Because you got directions, I think. You got directions from the pool. They were like, Loom Lurch is that way, Little Oak is if you keep going from here. So, yeah, as far as like places you know and thither, you could go back to Little Oak, or you could go back down to Nib's Cave, or the pool, where the unicorn lives. Otherwise, there's a lot of other... You could wander. You could go in one of those fairy circles.
Could be good.
Those seemed good.
Seems like a
Absolutely a
teleportation
bad
circle.
idea. I do not advocate for that idea.
Who knows? Who knows what would happen?
Well, on our way out, I'll stop at the Urshka will stop at the goblin he bought the butterfly candies from. Do you know the way to thither? Hither. Which one are we in? The other one.
We're in thither. We need to get to hither.
Hither. Do you know the way to hither?
Back to hither?
Yes.
Well, I know that...
Or I suppose Jan.
I mean, there are a few who know their way through the mists, but I don't.
Do you know who does? Or at least where we could find them?
Oh, I've heard stories that some of those brigands up at Little Oak sometimes jump between here and yon.
Oh, brigands.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely brigands.
Mm-hmm. Unruly, wicked children.
Right. Well, exactly.
But as long as they stay away and stay in their little tree, then they don't cause us too much trouble.
Right. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way other than these brigands.
Yes, I wouldn't go near them if I were you. And if you do,
Right.
don't let Granny Nightshade know. Really doesn't like them.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, I gotta go now.
Okay. Do you need any more candy?
Oh no, I'm still really enjoying the ones I already got.
Oh, great. I'm glad to hear it.
And he walks away awkwardly. I guess we go back to Little Oak after we walked away a bit.
I mean, Little Oak will take us to Yon.
Or hither. Maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully.
We do need to get back in time. I don't
We
know
do.
how long it's even been.
And that's
Well,
where
we got our painting. So what happens if we don't bring it back within a week? What's she gonna do? Get mad at us and
Not give you Cluck back?
look? She's not gonna. I gotta listen. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about all this, and so I feel like they're like, we can hold Cluck, or not Cluck. We can hold this painting, and if she really doesn't want it back, then we'll bring it back to. I don't know. I just feel like that. I mean, do we know another way out of here?
Out of thither?
Yeah.
No.
no.
Well, it seems like that those kids up at the those whatever they are up at the tree, at
I
least know
think
how to
they're
get out of this
kids.
place.
He's just not a
So-
kid. And I think that that's a great idea. But when we get there, then we should have a backup plan in case this doesn't work. We should
All
have,
right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you work on the backup plan while we head on up there?
Oh, I don't know about that. I think we should make the plan before we go, but
Well, we can make the plan
Well-
as we're going. Why not? Take some time to get there.
Yeah.
It'll be good. It'll be like good traveling brainstorm.
I just feel like we're unprepared.
Well, I mean, unless you guys want to go back to Nib. I thought Nib was cool. He gave me this really cool instrument that I can't pronounce. I mean, that was
Yeah.
awesome. So, I mean, if we want to go back to Nib, I'm also okay with that. He may get us back to Hither.
What if we can't, and then it takes us too long, and then we're late?
Nib is far from here.
Okay. Well, then let's go to the tree then.
And there's the whole
Okay.
problem of the Jabberwocky. What happens if it finds us before we leave?
We kill it.
What do you mean kill it? It's a giant monster creature thing.
Its foot is bigger than us.
Then we don't get stepped on by it.
I feel like you're underestimating a little bit.
I don't think it's
I'm
just
just-
stepping on things.
I'm just saying, Bram, you're a lot taller now, so things have a harder time stepping on you. I think you're really underestimating what you've just been given. But come on, let's go to the tree then.
Yeah, let's go to Little Oak. But I guess that's the question. I mean, if we have a choice, are we going back to Hither or are we going on to Yon?
Hither.
I think. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's not really
yeah.
a question. You just
Yeah.
proposed it because it was something to talk about, but we know where we're going if we have a choice.
Oh, great.
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 So let's move.
Okay. We move.
Okay.
Moving
To Little Oak.
towards Little Oak.
Yeah.
From Big Oak.
Big Oak.
So, Little Oak. Sorry, I was distracted there for a minute. Isn't Will of the Wild like kind of in charge
He
there?
was.
He was until
We
abandoned him.
captured him.
Should we maybe just kind of like outside of here and like watch and wait for him to come out and help him if he needs help?
I mean, maybe what would we do to help? What the hell is that?
It's an owl. Or owl bear.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
That's lovely, June.
I don't
Gee,
know.
that's
Hey,
definitely.
That's what I got
Yeah.
for
We have
now.
our owl bear.
Yeah.
Josh,
We'll unleash our owl bear on them.
I use my special ability to make myself look like Will.
Okay.
How's that?
Hey, look at
Does
that.
that work?
Will's here.
Aha.
Will they believe
Guess I
that
could-
too? What if they're all giants? Like,
Oh,
what
then
do we
we're
do-
screwed.
What do we do if they're
I'm
all
not
giant?
giant.
Can you turn into a giant?
No, this is it. I was just saying,
But if we wait a second, we help Will
from
out.
a distance,
and-
though, I kind of look like,
I mean that would. I mean that could be a. I mean that we could. We could wait and try to help him.
I feel like we've abandoned Will.
Yeah,
Didn't
we
he tell
literally
us
just
to?
did. He did.
right. Oh, I can adjust my. Oh no, my size hasn't changed. So I can be a really tall, medium creature, but I can't be a large
Or
creature,
really-
which I believe.
Or really short
only
medium
is.
creature.
Yeah. Well, I can be a. I mean, I can get up to the limits, but so I'll be a little short on the Oni scale.
A short giant.
I'm a short ogre.
A young giant.
Yeah. But well, didn't Will tell us to abandon him though? Isn't that what he said? He said
Well,
he
yeah,
could take
but
care
I
of
mean-
himself. He's gonna free the kids, all that good stuff.
Yeah, but he seemed quite overconfident. Didn't he? He didn't sound like he was being careful about anything.
Well, Gil might be right. Maybe he'll need help. I mean,
Now we're going back now.
we haven't gone that far. It's only like a half mile.
Yeah, but we gotta wait for Bram to come up with a plan and a backup plan. It's gonna take forever.
We're up to the backup plan. This is the third plan for this. We need to go back and save him.
I mean, I don't know about save him. I think Gil's
We need
right.
to
I think
rescue him.
I think if he happens to come out and he happens to need help, then like we help
Well, he's
without.
either gonna need help or come out.
And how are we gonna help him exactly?
Well, that's a good question.
Owl
I mean,
bear. Invisible
Wow.
snap key. We've talked
I
about
mean,
some
do
of
we
these
wanna-
plans.
Do we really want to put Juniper in danger?
She's an owl bear.
Well,
Anybody else is in danger.
Doesn't mean
That's
she's
right.
invincible.
She's not in danger. She is the danger.
Cax, could you make her invisible so at least she, wouldn't get hurt?
I mean, I could till she like slapped one of them, and then
Oh, sorry.
yeah, it's not like permanent.
I've heard of more powerful versions of that. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I'm not
You're right.
that. If I had
Sorry.
Cluck, I probably would be that. But y'all keep talking about how we're not going to go get Cluck right now, and so
Well, no, but
therefore
we
we're
should.
back
We
to,
should.
Like,
We should go back to Hither and get.
I agree.
But we.
So let's go. Why are we standing here talking about going to rescue these kids none of us care about?
Well, I mean, they're kids. Everyone cares about kids. Because they're.
I saved
Do you
one.
think that we need
You
Will
remember when I
to-
made him invisible and he went to the kitchen and stole some food and came back? Like, I mean, I've done my part. What have y'all done?
Do you
I'm
think
a
we
good
need
Samaritan.
Will, or you think that the kids at the little tree are gonna be able to help us?
Well, I mean, we're working on the assumption that they're kids. Somebody brought up a good point. What if they're all like Will and they're actually not kids?
Then it
Well,
would be even better to
He
bring
didn't want
back
them to
Will.
know. He didn't want them to
Because
know what he really was.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So you think they're all kids then?
Maybe. Or is
Well,
at
then we
least
can have
some.
no-
Hiding it from him, and each one of them is hiding it from all of the other of them because they think that they're the only one that's a secret giant. Like, I'm just saying that. I'm just asking the questions here.
I love Bramwil. Well, maybe we wait a little bit, call it an hour, and if Will
An
hasn't
hour,
come
he
out
could be
by
dead in an hour.
well, no, but it's the assumption like he's going to need help on the way out, right? So, right, and so, right,
Or maybe he gets stuck and then he does need help out, right?
Right,
and
and
then
then
we-
we've waited an hour while he's being tortured and killed.
I don't know if it's that easy to torture and kill a giant that eats flesh. But no longer, he's a vegetarian now.
Okay,
There's
so
supposed to be
okay,
something
then let me ask this question then of the group here. Okay, so you guys are like, hey, what if he needs our help? So if he needs our help, that means things aren't going so well, and then
Right.
you three are gonna have to be prepared to do things that you've expressed explicitly to me you're not ready to do, right?
I mean,
And so
I could
like,
just,
are you ready to like? I mean, what if? Like, I mean,
I could just summon
Well-
like a cloud of fog so that nobody could see them and they could just escape.
you don't think
Right.
that Granny Nightshade isn't like ready for these things?
I don't think she's
Very
ready
nice
for me to
shades.
snap her key off.
It would give you
I
an
mean-
excuse. Didn't somebody say like she gets a lot worse when her key stops?
Yes. A lot worse.
I don't know what that means.
A lot worse than what?
I don't know.
She is now.
She did seem to get grumpy when it was slowing down. Like pretty grumpy.
He's about to stop working.
So instead of either going to Jan or doing the thing we should do, which is go back to Hither, we're gonna stay right here and not do anything violent but help the person in case violence is being done upon them.
Right.
So
Yes.
the person we
Okay.
need is here. I don't think we need a tree of kids.
Who do we need? We need Will?
I assumed so. Was anybody else useful at the tree?
We don't know. We
Maybe.
didn't talk to anybody at the tree but
They
Will.
hid from us. They were just a bunch of like children hiding.
Well,
Or
maybe-
secret giants.
or secret job. Well, but I mean, but even kids might know how to like get places.
We used to get places, don't you
Right.
remember?
We snuck into the carnival.
All right, we can go ask the kids, but
But it might be easier if we bring back Will.
Yeah.
Well, do
Just
I
one-
not function right?
Just one. I
Maybe-
mean,
Maybe
what if they
as
ask you a
Bram got
question?
maybe as Bram got taller, I got shorter. Maybe that was like the trade-off.
Oh.
What?
Did I steal height from all of you? Is that what you're saying, Cax? I don't
Right.
think that I did. Look at how tall Gil is now.
I think it's just
I didn't
a
say
matter
from
of
everybody. I
perspective.
just said from me. Maybe
From just you?
maybe I made the sacrifice to help you out. Because if
Do you,
like they're my
do you feel like
followers,
I stole part of your soul?
not my soul, but like maybe that's part of Will's soul. And again, I'm still looking like Will right now. So like,
Right.
if this is,
But what
you
if
know?
they ask you a question you don't know the answer to?
then I'll make it up.
But like that they know the answer to that, but that you don't know the answer to because you're not actually Will.
Well, see, Granny Nightshade did terrible things to me, and I can't remember anything.
Sounds like lying.
Oh wait, yes. And again, you want.
It's just uncomfortable. Like if we don't have to lie, that's even easier than lying.
Well, you don't have to lie. You can just be quiet.
That's hard.
it's not.
Do you know
always
how hard
true.
it was for me to walk out of there without telling the Granny Nightshade that Will was actually an Oni when it was going to go like berserk? It was very difficult.
Yeah,
I wished her
Well,
good
I'm
luck.
proud.
it was like
I'm proud of you. I'm very proud
I
of
wished
you.
her good luck, keeping in mind what was about to happen. It was really close.
but it was easier, right, to do that than to tell
No.
her the truth.
No,
But imagine you had told her the truth. You think that would have been easier?
no, they're equally hard.
So that sometimes it's easier to lie.
I
But
need to
it's
fix your moral
uncomfortable.
compass.
In action.
It's very uncomfortable to lie.
In action, when the action is the right thing to do, is a lie.
So just 1 hour, right? Can we just wait 1 hour? And if Will needs our help, great. And if not, it was just an hour. We got
What do we
to
do while we're
sit
waiting?
and rest.
What do we do?
Rest.
Short rest, man.
What do you mean?
I mean, just eat some crackers. Enjoy.
And Bram will come up with our plan for what happens when all hell breaks loose and we have to do something.
Right.
An hour of planning.
Oh God, that doesn't sound like rest.
Well, I'll
Oh, that's
work
such a
on
great
this,
idea.
I'll
We
work
can
on
come
this
up with-
song that I've
we
been
can
working
start-
on.
Okay, so do we take a short rest not far from the tree place?
Loom Lurch? Or
As a
Glow Up.
name?
Yeah.
Loom
Loom Lurch
Lurch?
is where
Yeah.
Granny
Loom
Nightshade lives.
So with an ear and eye shot of Loom Lurch, do we take a short rest?
Is
Yeah.
anybody hurt, by the way?
No, actually.
I'm missing
Remember.
4 hit points, but I don't know from when or why.
Yeah, I also am missing 4 hit points. So I was I didn't. If anybody's taking I'm gonna sing during this hour. It's
Yeah.
soothing. So if anybody does rest, you get back extra hit points. If not, I just sing and soothe.
I'll keep an eye out for Will. I'll be on lookout duty.
Well, you don't need my extra hit points then, Bram. But
I needed them. That's how I got all 8.
I haven't even done this. Click this button. Does that work?
Josh, do we level up during our short rest?
To level 5.
Oh,
Let's see. What?
I sang a really great song. I don't know what it was, but it
He
was
does
great.
sing a good song.
It was a great song.
Epic. Thunderstruck.
That's probably my mood, to be honest.
Okay, well, what level are you
Button.
on right now?
I need to create a button.
We're all level 4, I believe.
1. We're level 1.
Level 1. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we need a level.
Yeah,
No,
something
Johnny,
is,
that's going to put us back to level 2.
something's gone wrong if you're... I hope
That's
you're
true.
not level 1.
That's a good point. I just wanted to roll my d6, even though we didn't need it. That was a 12 hit point rest. Go.
So you've gone. Yeah. So yeah, you will be level 5 when you're done taking a little snooze
Oh,
here outside of
what?
Loom Lurch.
I don't even, let's see what that garners me.
You know what level 5
Ooh.
means?
Ooh, 3rd level spells. And
Oh, no.
proficiency bonus is up. This is a good damn day.
Well, I'm glad we stopped here and rested for an hour then.
Right?
Yeah.
That worked out really well.
Destroy undead.
That's
Ooh.
nice. We need to find some undead fae.
A lot of skeletons
fight
and
some
zombies.
Some CR 1/2 monsters. Undead monsters.
Undead
That's a
fae
proficiency
monsters.
bonus boost.
Do we even know what an undead is? Have we run into one?
I mean, I've studied them
Okay.
because I just lived in the library for however long we were not kids anymore.
Oh, look at that. Proficiency bonus goes up. Oh, y'all probably said
That's
that already.
right.
Bardic inspiration. Font of inspiration. Level 3 spell. Man, there's a whole lot going on here.
Yep.
You got some
This will
things.
take me forever to put all this in.
This might take the hour.
Yeah, let's just, act like we got it there and let's just keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, you can
Fighter simple.
be working on it as you go.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know why this is so slow. Come on. Well, as soon as I'm done waiting for Roll20, I'll tell you some things that happen while you're sitting there for an
We
hour.
have plenty of time to update. Okay.
We're not getting our hour rest, but if we were, then
I mean,
we would get a level.
you'll be, yeah. You'll be resting.
yeah.
You'll just see some stuff while you rest. And it'll be great. It'll be wondrous, magical.
Do we see a whole flock of butterflies?
I mean, it depends on how much candy you eat.
I eat a lot
I think we passed the candy on, right? Some of it?
Yeah,
Or did that not happen?
secret it to children on our way out. We can do a flashback since we forgot what we were doing.
Right.
Now we're good.
There we go.
Hey, neat. This will be cool. So, as you are, let's see. Do I have a picture of this? Whatever this is that you see. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put a picture in your library. I am going to.
You say that.
We believe you.
We're getting there. Alright. So now you should have a picture in your journal that says it's called Centaur.
Ooh. A handout centaur.
Yes.
Oh, that dude looks
Sure.
awesome.
So, as you are sitting and resting, this centaur approaches, or, half man, half horse approaches.
Ooh,
Um,
he looks dangerous.
and he sees you, and he slowly approaches. He doesn't appear threatening or anything as he approaches. He just kind of looking at you.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, we have different ideas of what appears threatening.
Well, he doesn't have a threatening disposition about him. Say that. And he looks at you for a moment, and you are not from this realm, are you?
We aren't.
Correct.
You should return to your own world before this place fades entirely.
What do you mean fades?
This realm is fading.
Why is it fading? Because Zabilna's sealed away?
Yes.
How do we free her?
Free her.
Free her.
You should leave while you can.
Well, as soon as we get the things we came for, we will certainly leave this place to fade away as it will, or whatever. Right?
Gil, is that why it's called the Feywild?
No, it's the Feywild, not the Fadewild.
I couldn't tell if he was just doing a play on words.
It's not faying away.
I mean, I know.
Well, it actually is. He just said it is fading away. So maybe it is actually the Fade Wild.
Maybe they spell it Feyed, fade away here.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Hi, by the way, I'm Ushka.
My name is Winterbow.
Wonderful name. Are you not worried about fading away?
I am. I saw to it that the rest of my clan got to safety before these
good.
mists showed up. I'm hoping I'll rejoin them, but
Where did you take them to?
they went to another realm. Another part of the Feywild that is not in such dire straits as this one.
I wonder if the hags realize that everything that they want and built is fading away.
I don't know.
wonder if they'd be so keen to hold on to their power if they knew they're just going to lose it.
Question.
Oh,
We'll ask them.
Your friends
have
of
you
the
thought
hags.
about attacking?
Oh, no. No.
No. Have you thought about attacking them?
I thought about attacking them.
Right.
I don't wish to die here. I wish to try to rejoin the rest of my people. I would not be so foolish as to attack a hag in her domain. Or a domain that she's made hers.
Are they from here?
Be right back.
The three who are now control this place.
Yeah, they're not from here.
They are not.
Oh. Where are they from?
Don't know.
Oh. Oh. I thought they were like from here.
No, they don't belong here as much as they wish they did.
Damn it, Gil. I wish I'd said go ahead and rip her damn key out now.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be
So
here.
even like your whole army of your people wouldn't just attack her and you'd be scared?
I don't know what kinds of strange powers they can wield, but I do not wish to find out. Enough power to take control of a realm of the Feywild, or part of one at
That's
least.
for certain.
So who do you fight?
Right.
Yeah, point at the sword. Yep,
This is
that's a
You do look kind of badass.
a sword.
this is for protection should I need it.
From
Well, Granny Nightshade does have some creatures that can get out of hand.
The goblins?
The goblin? No, they're. Oh. In my experience, they've been fairly harmless. They stick to their stalls and sell their wares.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Do we have this picture? Let's see if we... No, usually it's these little ones, these little, I don't know, what you call them, not men really, but little creatures with their sickles and their red hats and their angry dispositions running around.
Oh yeah.
Red hats. Red caps. Red caps.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes they get loose.
They are kind of, yeah, kind of nasty.
They're awful.
They are.
Well, do you know how to get to hither or yon?
Well, you have to be able to traverse the mists, which is dangerous, or so I've heard. Can be confusing, easy to get lost. But if you had a guide, I'm sure you could get to either place.
We need
Do
a
you
way to
know-
get to hither quickly.
Get to hither quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Have you met Will of the Feywild? Lives in the in the tree?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
inside right now.
in there.
Oh yeah, do you still look like him, Cax?
I mean, I probably would have changed back to myself while we were resting. So, I mean, unless he showed up right as we were starting our rest,
didn't.
but otherwise, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'd be myself.
Will of the Feywild is in Loomlurch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's rescuing some kids, and we were going to help him make sure he gets out.
From out here.
Because we're heroes.
Maybe if things go awry, we're going to help him.
How will you know?
That's what I've been saying.
Does he have a
He could
No,
be
we
in
were going to
trouble in
wait
there,
1 hour.
and we'd never know.
We were going to wait 1 hour.
And battles take
And
seconds.
then, well, he'll be fine in a battle. It's other things we'd be worried about. And maybe we would
I have
hear
a
the
bad
battle.
feeling about all of this.
I don't know if he'd be fine in a battle. He's a scrawny child if he runs away and stays hidden up in his treehouse.
See?
Oh, he's got
no,
some.
he's not.
Are we? I'm not sure that you've met Will of the Feywild.
Oh, you mean like this Will? And I'll make myself look like the kid first.
Yes, that is Will of the
Okay.
Feywild.
Well, this Will actually looks like this. Like this is actually the Will. And then I'll make myself a small Oni.
Oh, who has been telling you tall tales? That I appreciate you bringing a little levity to my day. It's in short supply lately.
That Will showed us.
I'll change back to myself and be incredulous at what he's saying.
Will showed you.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, he showed us what he really was.
He did kind of what I just did, but different.
I think perhaps you've been misled by some other creature.
I mean, he got big and everything. He like even bigger than Cax just did.
Or
Is there a creature that can do all that?
or that creature got small and took on the guise of a child.
Well, that's what an Oni can do. But he doesn't eat babies.
Eat babies?
Remind me, that is that the lore?
Yes, that was the lore.
Yeah, he's vegetarian now.
You are all quite strange, aren't you?
This happened.
Sort of.
I'm not going to disagree with what you just said, but in the bigger picture, these are all things that did happen. In fact,
This is a strange place.
are you telling us that Will actually is a child and we've been put on by some other creature?
That is what I would expect has happened.
How
So
long have
if
you
we were
known
to
Will?
go,
I mean, Will, he's been here for a couple years.
did he ever get older?
I don't know him well, but make my way around. I've seen him. I've passed by Little Oak.
Did he ever age when you saw him?
I mean, he's always been a child.
Yeah,
I mean,
children
for
grow up.
2 years he's been a child. I don't know, dude. How fast do human children start looking not like children?
2 years is a long time in human years.
And it depends on which 2 years, as I understand it. Sometimes they just suddenly.
I don't know if I would know the difference that a couple years makes in a human.
How quickly does centaur children mature?
I don't.
I assume we're still talking to the centaur.
I don't know.
He
they
gives
can-
a reasonable answer, I'm sure.
They can, yeah. I mean, they can walk as soon as they're born.
Oh wow, that's
Assuming
right.
that they're just like horses. I don't know.
Yeah, why not? They're horses with floppy baby bodies.
Yeah, that's right. Like the horse part can stand up just fine, and the baby torso is just. I think isn't there a cartoon of that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is.
I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
I've seen that. It's horrific and great.
Okay, so. Oh yeah. Well, yes. By the time we've been alive for a few years, we're fully grown.
Wow, that's impressive. I felt like I was a kid forever. No wonder you're all so serious.
Me too. I only just got ingrown.
I've read that you're very serious. Sorry.
You just finished growing.
I did.
It did actually. This is true.
So you were
Like an hour ago.
So you were a child.
No, it was just smaller.
The child's debatable, but he was smaller.
Well, when you've been around for a few hundred years, you've seen a lot of things.
Right. So, what is it that you're telling us, essentially? Like,
Well, if you
Warning.
wish for a quick way out, then I think Will and his band at Little Oak, I've heard that they have gone through the mists and come back safely, more or less.
Interesting.
More than many here have.
Well, thank you,
You were welcome.
Winterbow.
And I would not tarry here, not for long.
because
Fade.
The realm is fading.
the red.
It's fading.
Oh, the whole like don't tarry in this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the
No,
realm.
we've been here way too long already. But
Well, then, I hope you find safely your way home.
thank you. You too.
And I hope you find your way back to your herd.
Thank you. Gallops off back into the woods.
That was a real centaur.
That was a real
Yeah.
centaur.
Wow,
That was pretty cool.
that was very cool.
Like he was really cool till he started talking, and then it was like, less cool, but he was still cool.
I mean, that was a very cool talk. Like he was very posed and poised and put together.
I don't know that cool talk. He's just was kind of windy.
I did blank out
Just
for a little
like,
bit
run
there.
away.
Really?
I'm running. Well, he had his sword. He looked badass, but he talked wimpy.
Because he wasn't going to fight a hag. That seems reasonable to me.
He wasn't going to fight for his land.
Well, I mean, when mean, you're nomadic with as many centaur are, like land is,
I don't
you
know.
just find new land.
I have a sword. Just run away.
What? Like, fight red caps, like
I'm
you
with
said.
Gil.
Run away from the red caps. Just run away from everything.
It's worked for me so far. Other than that ooze, we're still running.
I mean, Ushka, every time somebody seems to mention something about this realm being in danger, you seem like you want to do something about it, but yet your response to how we deal with danger is to run away from it. So I'm not really sure how you plan to solve these problems.
It's pretty complex. Yeah. Well, but it's actually really maybe great that it's fading. So, like I said, maybe the hags would be less keen to keep Zavilna locked up if they knew that like this land is just disappearing, because that's not great. And then they would have nothing to rule over. I guess they wouldn't if Zavilna got out either. But maybe we can convince them that it'd be better if they just let her out.
And found someplace else to be.
Right, that's not fading.
I think that they would need to be more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If they're not from here, I don't think they really care that this land is fading.
That's what I think too.
They'll just go somewhere else and do their things there.
And disrupt that land. They need to be stopped here. We need to imprison them.
Let's get to Heather. So I kind of blanked out there for a minute. So is this Will or is this not Will that we're waiting for? Is there a different Will?
Well, according to the Centaur, it's not Will, but according to everything we've done, it is Will. So it's just a matter of what do we believe at this point?
I believe Will. The Will we thought the Will we think is Will. We thought
Oni
was
Will. Yeah, Oni Will.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm a little more nervous now. Maybe like I don't know, Cax, do you want to go like peek in the window and see how things are going?
Yeah, how long has it been? How much of our hour have we gotten into?
You're like halfway through the hour that you were planning to wait.
Maybe, yeah. All right. Well, we'll hang out. We'll rest, and then we'll go check and maybe take a peek before we.
I'm sure we'd hear a big hubbub if things were going on, right?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't think Onis are quiet when they're fighting.
I would imagine not. Not if they're giants.
They're savage.
Well, I imagine like all the people there would be like, "Oh no!" But louder.
Yeah, we'll finish resting and then we'll check on them.
Oh boy.
I thought we were just gonna like rest, and then like if he needed help during that time, we'd help. Otherwise, we'd assume he was fine and go.
But how do we know if he needs help or not?
Well, we don't, unless he obviously does, because he's already where we can see him or hear him.
Well, let's finish our rest and we'll maybe just check on them before we go.
Okay. Wait another half hour.
So yeah, another half hour passes. You don't hear any. Yeah, you don't get any sign from Loomlurch of Will making his way out yet.
Cax, you up for like going peeking and checking on him?
So, do we like think that's? I mean, I guess this story. How are we going with here? Are we going with like we believe that's our guy that's in there, like that's Will, or are we gonna believe the puny centaur?
Well, I mean, both could be true, right? Like that could be a Will, but the real Will, like the boy Will, is out there. Maybe
No,
they're in
somebody's lying.
cahoots.
Nope, no, somebody's lying, Yushka.
Well, what
I'm
if
not
they're in
telling you.
cahoots and like it's a fake Will and a real Will to throw off?
Conspiracy
Ne'er-do-wells.
theories usually aren't true. It's one of them is lying.
Well, I mean, obviously the Oni's not Will, and he's admitted he's not Will, right? Or no? I don't
Well,
know.
So, can I try something first?
Sure.
All right. Hold on. I just closed the book. Give me a second. All right. So I'm going to do this thing right here. So I reach out to who we think is Will and the one that went in there. And I'll say, Will, this is Cax. My companions are concerned that you need help. Do you need us to help you? Escape. Or do other things. Thanks. That was my 25th word.
Nailed it.
So you get an answer.
Okay.
I've had a little bit of a hiccup, but everything is going to be just fine. I should be out of here lickety split.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Use every word.
Yeah, always. Ah. He said he's fine. We're good.
is he?
Did he say he's fine in a way that made you think that he was fine, or did he say that he was fine in the way that he was overconfident about every single thing that he said to us?
Wait, is he here right now?
Oh, sorry. I learned something that I can do. I can reach out to people we've met, and I can send them short messages, and they can. Anyway, I can do that, and like he responded to me.
Oh,
And he said things were fine. I mean, he said like he had a little hiccup, but he said he's on his
A
way
hiccup?
out
What sort of
any
hiccup?
minute.
I know,
Well,
like,
he just said it.
I think he's in trouble.
Listen, the nature of the spell
He
does not
probably
allow me
needs
to
help.
like. I mean, listen. I just looked. Nah, he said he'd be out
It's an emergency.
lickety split.
That's exactly what somebody in an
No.
emergency would say.
He said he.
No,
No, I really think he was fine. He really seemed like he was confident.
You're
and that
going
he
to
was,
just let him die in there.
I mean, no, he's not gonna die. He said he was fine. He said he's on his way out. In fact, if we
Bram,
can
he's
sit here in
not-
this grove for another hour, hell, I might be able to do more cool things. I mean,
We've been doing this wrong. Every short rest gets us a level.
I don't know. All I know is we rested and I could send messages. It was pretty cool.
He's not a kid. It's an Oni. So like an overconfident Oni is very different than an overconfident kid.
Yeah.
Yes,
They can
because the
actually
kid thinks
do
that they're vulnerable, and an Ani thinks that they're invincible, which makes
Well,
them
they-
even more overconfident, which makes them be in even more danger.
But kids are like kind of useless, and Onis can do a lot.
I gotta go with Gil here. I mean, like, are we here to save all these kids in the Feywild? That this fading is gonna take them away anyway? Or are we here to get our stuff back? Like, I thought that's what we were here for.
It's not an or, it's an and. We can't leave justice undone.
No, we can't.
But so what if by stopping the fading, we actually saved the children? So maybe leaving now so that we can get our stuff back, because that's also, we should. But maybe along the way we can find a way to freeze the Vilna or something, and stop all the badness. Because if she got free, I think she'd just be like, bye, hags. And then they'd have to leave or something. Right? And then the children would be saved. So by leaving, we're saving the children? And besides, fake Oni Will might do it by himself because he's a
He said he was
giant.
fine.
Right, and he said he was fine.
Yeah, I'm just worried that we need Will. I'm worried that the kids may not be all that helpful because, like I said, kids are kind of useless.
But what if real Will's really real, is just back there?
I kind of think that the Centaur is an idiot.
Just because
Will's right
the
now.
Oni is an idiot.
No. Well, they might both be idiots, but
So why don't we leave them
Real
both
Will is in
behind
there.
and continue on our way?
because we're just going to go talk to a bunch of kid idiots that can't help us.
We don't know
you
that.
They can't.
All right, well,
help
let's
us
go
just 'cause
find
they're
out.
kids.
Let's go find out.
Keep an open mind.
I mean, who here has not been an idiot?
I've been an idiot.
We've all been idiots because we've all been kids.
No, I
That
don't mean like
doesn't that
here. I mean like here, like the this realm.
Nib was pretty cool.
Hey,
As
It
I
was
pull out
very
my instrument again. Remember this? That was pretty cool.
yeah, but he's stuck in a cave.
Well, yeah.
That idiot gets stuck in a cave.
But did you see all the stuff he made? He's not that much of an idiot.
Make a way to get out of the cave, man.
Maybe he's working on it.
Jingle
Like,
jangle.
the unicorn wasn't an idiot.
Unicorn was very
No.
cool.
Best thing we did here. What did the unicorn say? I don't even remember what the unicorn said.
Something majestic.
Yeah, a bunch of majestic stuff.
Yeah.
Told us about her mate that was killed and her horn, his horn was stolen, and yada yada.
Yep.
And then
Morna,
and then
that was
that-
her name.
Assassin appeared to try and kill the unicorn.
we got rid of him peacefully.
Yes.
That's right.
Convinced him.
Very
Cax took and convinced him to take a different way in his life.
Yep.
That's what Cax told us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm telling you that Will is fine.
There we go.
When have I ever lied to you guys?
Knowingly, I've never known you to lie to us. So,
Exactly.
all right. So
The problem with your charisma versus my charisma.
So we're off to Little Oak.
Are you?
I mean, the only reason we wouldn't go to Little Oak is if what Gil is saying is true. Is that if Will is the one who needs to lead us out of here. but
He'll be there then eventually, right? Just wait for him there.
Right.
that's true.
Okay, let's go to Little Oak.
All right. So you head off towards Little Oak, so going northeast. And about halfway to Little Oak, just as you're getting sort of this bend in the river, like by where Cax and the Owlbear are, you have another handout called Dryad.
Ooh. Friendly.
So you see a being that looks like this emerge from the undergrowth as you are walking. And with this creature, there are 7 what appear to be moving shrubs. And as she emerges out of the undergrowth with these shrubs, she points at you. And she says, "Show these villains the true meaning of revenge." And the shrubs start coming towards you.
Wait, what?
Whoa!
We have any? Well,
We're not villains.
Villains?
In Sylvan, I'll say, "Oh, we mean no harm, Mistress of the Wood."
I repeat what you just said in Sylvan.
What do you mean?
Well, literally, we mean you no harm. I'm sorry if you find us to be villainous. I don't know what we've done to give you that impression.
So, anyone who is talking to the Dryad, so Ushka and Cax, if you're also chiming in, you can make a charisma or persuasion check.
I will aid Cax, if
Cool.
that's possible.
I'm decent at persuasion.
I'm decent at helping.
Okay. I'll wait to see if you help me before I roll.
Oh, I guess I gotta still roll. I forgot. Yeah, roll the help.
I think so. I think you have to roll to help.
I guess it's not bad. Just not. I'm not trained in any of it. All right, I will roll my persuasion. I helped.
Does that mean I have advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did help.
Neat. I got as good as you did with advantage.
There we go. We helped each other.
So, she gestures to the shrubs and they stop for a moment. She says, "You are not sent here by Granny Nightshade?"
No.
Oh no,
No.
no.
You don't come to
We
bring
met-
harm to Little Oak and its denizens?
No. No, we came
No,
to
we're
ask
actually-
for help. Sorry, go ahead.
Keep talking. You're good.
Sorry, I should be letting you. You're the charismatic one. I keep getting
It's
us in
okay.
trouble with characters that don't have charisma and talk.
It's okay. I have like a serious delay and I'm really slow tonight, so it's okay. You talk, I'll gesture at what you're saying. Yeah.
But no, we came seeking help from Little Oak.
Help?
Well,
What kind of help?
well, we're trying to get back to hither. From here, thither.
So you wish to flee this place?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
No.
Well, sort
We're
of.
not fleeing here, we're going there.
Was kind of, we're going from here to there. Yes.
Yes.
It may look like fleeing.
No.
From hither to thither.
Our objective isn't
No.
to get away from someplace, it's to go towards someplace.
No, we're in thither. Are we in hither?
Oh, right.
No, we're not.
Hither to hither. Right, we're going from there to here. But I mean, whatever. Yeah, yeah. It's confusing, but that's what we're doing. Yeah.
How can I be sure
Oh,
that Granny Nightshade didn't send you four strange beings up here to cause trouble at Little Oak?
Pull.
pole. You just create a 10-foot pole.
Yep. And then I say pull. Granny
That's the
Nightshade.
word.
We got back our. I got back my height from her that she stole from me. And I've had this hole in my soul for all the interceding years. And we just got this back. We want to get the things that were taken from us back. And we want to help this realm where we can. And then we want to be away
Well,
and back to our world.
We have this picture too.
Yeah.
We took it from her place.
Must be
Yeah.
nice to be able to reclaim the things that were taken from you.
Well, we'd like to help others also. Met out justice. Restore order.
Oh, you are here to deliver justice and order to this realm, then.
If we can.
What about to this round? I think it's more like to deliver it for us. Like we help Bram. Like we help. See, like we're helping people. Like we help Bram, and now we're going to help Ushka and Gil, and like we're going to take this painting and get Cluck back. So we're gonna. So yeah, we're helping people.
So you
we're
are
helping
here
people. Absolutely.
on personal vendettas.
No,
Not
but wait,
Initially,
let me
yes,
get
but the problems were
Vendettas
so
are you
many.
doing like an uprising? You start something?
What'd you think?
It's perfect.
I mean, are you starting like an army?
Starting an army.
Gonna overthrow the witches? I don't know. I saw Meta Centaur recently. He looked pretty tough.
I'm afraid it's far too late for me.
Oh, why?
My home, the place I was bound to, is lying dead on the ground. Over there. He points directly to Loom Lurch.
Oh. Your home was that tree?
That was my tree. I was bound to it. As all of
I'm
my
sorry.
kind are bound to. Bound to one.
So what happens?
Well, I suppose I will continue despairing what's left of my existence until this place is destroyed. And who knows where she'll go next and what other dryads like me will suffer the same fate.
That's terrible.
Can we not help bind you to a new tree?
No. This is the closest thing I have now. This place, and she gestures around at the forest, generally. Not the same.
Well, what were these guys gonna do? Are they pretty mean?
What were
The shrubs.
Oh.
These little.
They were going to stop you from. I was sure that you were mercenaries hired by Granny Nightshade to go.
So you're attacking
Kill-
all of Granny
Do they have like?
mercenaries? Like that's what you do now? You're like a
Well, why don't you help us rescue Will of the Feywild?
Rescue
He's
him?
fine. He doesn't need rescuing. He'll
He's
be
not
here.
I
fine.
don't think he needs rescue.
He's being killed right
Bram,
now
he's
while we
fine.
wait for him.
Not being killed.
God, Bram, that's not true. He's not. That's
He
not
said
true.
lickety split.
Did you hear the way that he talked on the way here?
Yeah.
He is far too confident. No, something's gone wrong.
He's not really more confident than you.
He's not more confident than I am?
No, I mean, I don't think I think you both have the same level of confidence. You're both very confident people. It's a good thing.
Well, thank you.
So do they have like claws, or do they have weapons hidden somewhere? What were they gonna do?
What are they gonna do? Scratch you to death.
Scratch us to death. Yeah.
Whip you with little
They were like
twigs.
Twig, leaf attack.
shrubs.
Does 1 damage each time.
Yeah, I mean, they would probably. What would they do to you? Let's see. Let me pull up their stat block. I don't know what they would. Yeah, they would. They would scratch you with their branches until you died.
Oh,
I mean, with
Sounds like
weather,
that
so
sounds
there's
very uncomfortable.
there's a bunch of them.
That sounds really, really uncomfortable.
Thank you, by the way, for not for stopping them so we could talk and not having them kill us.
I suppose you're not mercenaries after all. You seem
No,
honest about that, at least.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I wish we could do something to help you.
You wish to help me?
Well, yes. I mean, I feel bad. You've lost something so precious. We understand. Each of us understands.
If you want to help me and my kind, then you restore Zybilna to her power over this place.
That's what I've been saying.
That would be nice. Yeah. Do you have any ideas of how to do that?
No.
Oh. We'll work on that. If we can find a way, we will try. If we can find a way that's that we can do.
But we need to get back to thither so that we can finish this quest that we're so we don't have these holes in our souls, so that we can face these three and restore order to all of this.
Then you
Right.
should.
So we need to find.
You should get to
What
Little
Bram
Lake.
said, at least half of it.
Yeah.
You will find help
Yeah.
there.
Oh, perfect. That's where we were going.
Yeah.
To find help there.
Will of the Feywild is getting killed inside that hollowed out tree right there.
It's a big exaggeration.
He's not.
It's probably okay.
You know how many times
Not
he's
okay.
escaped? He's
I mean,
fine.
We'll find out, I guess, right?
So you think Will is being murdered in
No.
Loomlurch?
No.
Yes.
No.
We don't think.
By degrees.
No.
By
Yes.
degrees. No, he said he said he would escape. He just had a hiccups. And then he was going to get out very quickly. And
How many times has Will escaped there? Do you know?
From Loomlurch?
Yeah.
Well, everyone who lives at Little Oak, he's absconded with them from Loomlurch at some time.
Right. So he's escaped from there several times. So it's not like he can do it again. He's fine.
He has helped many
You
children
guys-
away from Granny Nightshade.
He is a true hero. I will write a song about him one day.
But
yeah,
all he has to do is fail once and he's dead. One time.
And then I'll
after.
write a really cool song about him one day.
Is that song going to be about how he stood outside the tree where he was getting killed to death and did nothing? And then we're like, oh,
Well-
he's dead.
No, but it is going to include the part about how we stood around and talked about it forever instead of getting on our way up the river to the tree where the plan was to go all along.
The opposite direction we should be going.
this doesn't sound like a good song.
Yeah, Bram ruined it. I got to start over now.
Well, I'm sorry. My name is Ushka. I missed your name, Mistress of the Wood.
Meadowleaf.
Meadowleaf. Oh, very wonderful to meet you.
Good to meet you as well, and I'm glad you are not mercenaries.
No. Oh, do you mind if we go to Little Oak now?
No,
Like,
you
is that
sh-
okay?
You should.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Can you
more of
gather
a-
more bushes, or even like trees, or I don't know, like what's is like 7 the most you can do?
I'll be back.
Do I need... Are you suggesting I need more followers?
We need more followers
You...
if we're gonna make an army.
Oh, you're raising
Overthrow.
an army.
Crazy we are.
Well, maybe. Thinking about it. We'll get that centaur. He had a cool sword. Everybody hates her, right?
Ooh, Granny Nightshade?
Yeah.
Not everyone, but many do.
More people hate her than like her, right?
That is probably true.
So let's get everybody together and overthrow her.
Well, if you do raise an army, then I will do what I can to help.
More bushes.
All right,
Right?
we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, more cool bushes from Meadowleaf. By the way, Meadowleaf is like, it doesn't rhyme real well, so it'll probably be more of a singer-songwriter, kind of a, be more of like that kind of song. It won't necessarily be like a real upbeat song, but I'll keep working on it. Yeah. But yeah, raise that army. We'll be back through after we go get our stuff, right, Gil? Yeah.
Yeah, we got to travel around and figure this thing out.
Right. Yeah. We'll raise some more. What'd you say? Armies, ally. We'll raise some more armies, and we'll bring them back here and
Gather more allies to the cause.
allies for the cause.
Well, then I shall see you when you return.
All right.
And we continue. Did we just promise to bring back an army?
Y'all lost your minds?
I
y'all
didn't
lost-
promise.
We're not here to get involved in a Feywildian war. We're here to get our stuff back and get home. We're not here to what is wrong with you guys? Has this place gone to your heads? Have you been disconnected? And Bram, ever since you got your height back, you're like, what is wrong with you guys? This is not why we were here.
Well, no, but what
This
if
isn't why we came here, but this maybe is why we're here.
To help bushes?
Everybody hates them. Why are they all just being so wimpy? They need to all kill them and fight them and overthrow them. Get them out of here. There's enough power
That
here.
wimpy,
We don't have to do it.
How are they gonna help? And
But-
again, I go back to what I said. How many things have you guys killed in your lifetime?
Doesn't ooze count?
I've fought an owlbear.
Juniper doesn't count.
No, I thought it wasn't an owlbear.
I don't remember.
Whoever the Burley was.
Oh,
Burley's
Burley was
a bear.
a bugbear. Yeah.
Oh, bugbear. They're all
Bugbear. I
bears.
fought in Bugbear.
You fought did you kill the
Owlbear,
bugbear?
bugbear.
Did you what did you do to the
I
bugbear?
wasn't.
Just
We
body
weren't trying to
slam the
kill each
bugbear?
other. We would just fight each other.
Yeah, okay,
Right,
you're talking about You're talking about a revolution.
Not
Do you know what
mortal-
happens in a revolution? Do you know how many people die in revolutions? Do you know that?
A lot.
Yes, I haven't had the chance to be part of a revolution yet. Sorry, Cax.
So
Most people that revolution, it's their first revolution. Didn't know if you knew that.
Oh.
A lot of people that revolution, because once you revolution once, you usually don't have to revolution again.
So so you're like, this is like the first time you come upon something like all of a sudden it's like let's have a revolution. Like this is your thing now. Like your guild
You see
revolution.
what's going on and be okay with it.
Because it's not why we're here. This is a whole nother plane. And no, I don't feel like that great about what's going on, but like, you know,
All
there's
right,
a lot
well,
of
let's do
places back.
something.
There's a lot of places back home that have the same problems, and we're not going to help them out.
Okay, counterpoint. What if we don't need to kill the hags though? Because I don't know that killing the hags solves the problem. Because I think Zybilna not being the goddess here is the problem. Like this world
So maybe it's
survives
more
on
about
her.
freeing her than doing anything at all with the hags.
Right. It's about freeing one goddess fake woman.
Who has imprisoned her?
The witches, the hags.
But they tricked
Okay,
her once.
Tricked her.
I
Right.
don't think that they'd get the drop on her again.
Right. Because she'd be like, get out of my Feywild.
Okay, so again, the idea is we're going to be able to free the goddess from the clutches of the hags without the hags
She's only
knowing
an archfey.
and
I'm
getting
just saying-
upset about it.
And I'm not saying
We're
only
going to be able to do this
definitive way.
without any violence or that. Okay, I just want to make sure, like, I understand the plan here, because this was not what we came here for. We came here to
I'm
get
just
Cluck,
saying-
damn it. That's why we're here.
I'm just saying if we happen across a way to save her, then maybe we should.
And you think, like, y'all think that to start with that, we go back there right now and what? We attack the hollowed out tree place?
No, I thought we were going to go get Cluck.
Yes, me too.
Right.
But Bram keeps saying we're going back to
When we
rescue
come back-
the Oni, and
Will-
Gil's talking about raising an army.
When we come back, the army will be raised, maybe.
How?
We give them the idea.
So far, the two things we've run into, one of them is forlorn and just ready to end it all there because her tree got turned into somebody's house. And the other one you said is a puny centaur, which by the way, I agree with, because as cool as he looked, he was wimpy.
I
like-
wouldn't say that to his face.
He looked cool, though.
He looked
He
cool.
looked cool.
That's awesome.
It got his
This is our
hand
revolution.
back. I don't know where they went.
A tree
It's-
person and a wimpy centaur leading the revolution. Okay. All
And
right.
an Oni.
That'll
An
make a
Oni.
great song too. Let me
An
go and start
Oni
working on that
is a
one.
good
It sounds like a
start.
country song. I'll just keep working on that one. Yeah.
And Oni. Don't forget about him. He's actually the best start so far.
Are the songs not as good in the country? I don't.
No, out in the country, they're not as good.
Oh,
You have to leave. I think we came from Candlekeep. I don't remember. You have to leave Candlekeep sometimes. Out there in the wilderness, they're not as good. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
And there's us. There's the five. There's the four of us. We can do some stuff. You can turn invisible. You turn anything. Ushka can make fog happen and spurt stuff. I can get pretty big now. I can get as big as an Oni.
so can Bram apparently, but like, and he's got a rod.
A pole.
Pole. Sorry.
We seen what Bramwil can do at all. I don't want to leave you out. Man.
I mean, he's a cleric. I think that's
Yeah.
what we know, right?
Yeah.
Have you healed us, or are you? I don't remember.
Yeah.
yeah, I think he's healed us.
Yeah, I've put some heals down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some. Bramwil's got some neat tricks to you to heal us up. We got the makings of a decent, strike force at this point.
Friends. What are we doing then? Are we going back there and like starting the revolution? Are we going to where are we going?
No,
guys?
no, we're planting seeds of revolution. We're gonna let them grow. We'll come back.
And we're going
See how it
we're
looks.
going to Hither.
We're going to
Hither.
Entry.
We're gonna get clocked.
Against my better judgment.
Right.
Right.
I've just got to say, I've
On
got
our
a
way
bad
to-
feeling about this.
So you're heading
Grandma,
towards Little
what-
Oak. As you're still talking about revolution and murder and whatever else.
Rings a
The
bell
will
now.
of the Feywild is not accounted for, and we're leaving him unaccounted for.
Cax talked to him.
He's
Everybody make a perception check as you walk.
I can't open my character sheet.
yeah, I have that problem too.
Yeah, open your character
Oh,
sheet.
there it is. Yeah, I can't open my character sheet.
There we
It's
go.
just an empty white box.
Oh, that's cool.
It took a minute.
Yeah, just a second.
8.
It is really slow.
Yeah, mine's rolling slowly.
Oh,
Okay, it's been slow for me all night, but I didn't know if it was my connection or
yeah,
not.
no,
So
mine's been really slow too.
No, it's roll 20 winning. The war against fun. Oops, said that on camera.
Don't cancel
No.
us.
Yeah, by the way, roll 20 actually has been very wonderful and convenient for us.
Yes.
Just slow and finicky.
I could say 50. They cancel this, and we can find something else.
There's a solution on the way. We'll talk about it after we're done. So as you're walking, Ushka, you notice, like just in time to stop everybody, that you very nearly step on a little creature who you have another handout that's called Campestri, Campestri. Yeah. So at first, like Ushka, you're like, oh, I was just gonna step on a mushroom. Wait a minute, that mushroom is moving and has a face.
Oh,
And it's like,
oh
whoa,
God,
whoa,
my
whoa.
goodness.
Oh,
And
sorry.
Pushka
sorry.
will like drop down to its level. Hi.
Hi. Ooh, sorry.
Guys, this is a talking mushroom.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Hi.
more soldiers for our revolution.
I'm so sorry. I almost stepped
no.
on you.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. And like singing a little song. And you notice, like, as you're talking to it, there's, which you wouldn't have seen because it's sort of like, hidden in the undergrowth. There's a very small campfire that's got a cauldron of water bubbling over it. And there's a small rock sitting next to the campfire. And on top of the rock, there's a frying pan full of melted butter. And this little guy's just like dunking his head in there, just singing a song. Oh, don't worry. You didn't step on me. I'm fine.
What are you doing?
What?
Why are you
He's like rolling his
basting
head
yourself
around in there.
with butter?
Well,
Oh.
if he's like making musical notes, I'll actually start trying to like
Yeah, he's singing a little tune.
fall in rhythm. I'll try to like fall in rhythm with his runs. I don't know what he's doing, but I'll just like
Hi, my name is Ushka,
Hi.
and you are.
Oh. Why I'm me?
Oh, hello. Why are you dipping your head in butter?
Oh, my friend Croa said I should asked if I would just rub all this butter all over me, and he said he was going to give me a nice hot bath before dinner. So I figured I'd just do all that while he's off getting firewood, but he'll be back real soon. We're gonna have dinner.
I tell you what. How about instead of that, why don't you just come with us? We were gonna head to Little Oak, and that seems more fun.
Oh, but then my friend will get back, and then I'll be gone, and he'll be sad.
We can leave him a note or something.
Oh, I'll miss dinner.
Well, I've got some food you can have. You can still have dinner. Not be dinner.
What about my friend though? What about Krog?
Well, what else was he going to have? What were you two going to have for dinner?
I don't know. I'm sure he was going to come up with something great though.
Well, then he's still going to have that, right?
I guess. I guess so.
Right. Yeah. So why don't you come with us to Little Oak? I mean, I hear it's really nice there.
I guess I could maybe make a persuasion
check. It's not as bad as
this is all you on this one, Nushka. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not really helping you.
No.
I'm playing music. I'm not really like helping you talk.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. High roller, nailed it.
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, I should probably wait till Crow gets back. It wouldn't be really nice to just leave him.
Okay, I didn't want to say this. I think he's gonna eat you.
What? No.
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 I mean, he's having you roll around in butter, and then he's gonna give you a warm bath. I think he's going to turn you into a stew.
No.
Yes.
No, he wouldn't do that.
How long have you known this person?
We've been friends for a long time.
How long's a long time?
Oh, like 4 days.
4 days. That is surprisingly long for whatever this person has planned for you. I'm just very worried that they have ill intentions for you, and you seem very nice, and so I don't want you to get eaten.
Look, he wouldn't do that. He's a really nice guy, and we're good friends. He's just out getting firewood, and then he's gonna come back, and then we're just gonna have a nice dinner.
Okay, and I'll look over to the other guy. It's not just me, right? This mushroom's about to get eaten.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's gonna eat you. I
100%.
I think that's definitely what's happening. Yeah.
Okay. So, friend, if you don't mind me calling you friend, new friend, I guess. Guys, can we just wait just a little bit? Make sure.
I mean, we can just grab him and go.
But that's
doesn't look like much of a struggle.
Mushroom nap. It's a kind of napping.
Isn't he attached to the ground too?
Are you attached to the ground?
No, he's moving around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's not okay. So he's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he's standing up by this little skillet and moving around.
Okay.
How big is this skillet?
I mean, it's it's
a normal
small,
skillet?
but it's
Medium creature sized.
Yeah.
Like travel.
Okay,
it's not a tiny.
We're talking,
Yeah, a small campfire isn't like mushroom sized campfire. It's like a just medium creature sized small campfire.
Yeah. Like they obviously wanted to keep it hidden. They didn't want to draw any attention. So found this little out of the way space. To I don't know, just have a nice dinner with his friend.
Of course.
Are there other creatures like you?
Oh yeah,
Somewhere.
there's a lot of us.
Where?
Like all over the place.
Oh,
No guilt.
Have you ever heard stories of people like you disappearing?
Okay.
No guilt.
I was like, what?
Trying to create a mushroom army. I mean, if there's enough of them.
Oh, I mean, we go all over. So yeah, I mean, sometimes people go. I mean, some of my friends go somewhere else, and a lot of them go back to the earth, and
But like nobody eats you?
eat me. No one's ever eaten
When I-
me. No.
Well, not you, but like people like you, like other mushroom people?
What? Why would anyone do that?
That's what I'm worried about with your friend, Carla.
Well, regular mushrooms are delicious.
True.
What?
I mean, yeah, I guess it's probably never had a mushroom before.
No, I
They're
wouldn't.
delicious.
Why would I eat? No.
Well, I've never had a talking mushroom, but non-talking mushrooms, especially with butter, are very delicious.
That is true.
You eat mushrooms?
Well, not like you. We come from a different plane of
Our
existence where our mushrooms don't talk.
There are mushrooms here that don't talk.
That's horrible.
Right, I didn't realize any mushrooms talked until just now.
Oh, I mean, there's lots of different kinds of mushrooms that can talk.
Your friend Car whatever his name is.
Carl.
Yeah. What is well, right. What does he look like? What do they look like?
Well, he's smaller than you.
Do they wear a red cap by chance?
No.
Red.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's good.
No,
Smaller.
Yeah, smaller than you, longer ears, kind of bigger nose.
I
Like-
changed myself to look like a goblin.
Yeah. Oh wow, you look almost just like Croa.
I'll change myself back to me.
Whoa! Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, those guys are real bad.
Well, I mean, not
Never trust
necessar-
them.
They're not necessarily bad.
Nah.
We did buy some nice candies from
Those were some
goblins.
questionable.
I mean,
And as you're talking to this little mushroom guy, yeah, a goblin comes out of the undergrowth with like an armful of firewood and just kind of stops.
Hi.
Hi.
We hear you're about to have dinner.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the mushroom's putting its head in butter.
Yeah.
Because you're going to eat the mushroom.
No. Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
what are you two having for dinner?
I was gonna find something. I was gonna go hunting. Yeah. Yep. Hunting after I gathered this firewood.
And then I'll look around and I'll look over him for anything that might be a hunting tool.
Nope.
With your bare hands?
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm.
What kinds of things do you imagine hunting with your bare hands besides talking mushrooms?
Worms? Worms.
That's not hunting.
Okay.
Oh, I think we should have him eat worms.
Oh, yes. I think that's a great idea. And I'll turn over a rock and start looking for some worms.
Oh, I mean, that's all right. I can.
Oh,
find
right.
my
Yeah, let's
own-
find lots of worms.
I can-
Start
I can-
foraging,
One right there. Look at
I can
that guy.
find
foraging
my
some
own
worms, and
dinner.
hold it up.
It's fine.
Here, we are just here to help. Get you nice and full.
We don't need any help. We'll be just fine.
Mm-hmm. Why are you
Look.
out here?
I was just.
Are you from Latherna? Latherna?
Nope. Just out here, just trying to survive. Like everyone else. Just have a little delicious dinner. And you notice he takes a quick glance at the mushroom. Look, I don't want any trouble. Have you seen the market over at Loomlurch? And he starts like digging in a bag and he pulls out some candy and he's like, they have all sorts of candy that you can buy.
I was actually just about to pull some out of my bag and be like, here, have some candy since you need something to eat. So we like pull candy out at the same time.
Oh yeah, I've got some. This after dinner. There's another one, like of my people that are goblin, but he has like a toffee apple head.
We met.
You met.
We met
Oh
him.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe you should head back there now.
Oh, I'm not from there, but did you know that there's kids that work inside there making toys? And Granny Nightshade has she's kind of like a big toy, wind up thing. Have you seen her?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not eating this. You're not eating this mushroom, sir.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't. My friend? No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I was just gonna be moving on.
Maybe you should.
Yeah. I'll just. He picks up his skillet and dumps the butter out, wipes it off, and kind of shoves it back in his pack and stamps the fire out. Yeah, I'll just be. He looks at the mushroom again for just a second.
And as he looks at the mushroom, Ushka will wave his hand, and the water that was boiling will suddenly freeze.
Oh,
I think.
Yep.
It's time
yeah,
to
I'm gonna go. Yep. Okay. Yep. And he's backs off into the woods, and he's glancing back at the mushroom every few steps. But
Don't
eventually
need any more mushrooms.
Walks off into the woods. Oh, that's too bad.
It certainly is, but
Yeah,
now you're
I'll miss
free.
my friend.
Yep, there's a whole bunch of new friends we can make in Little Oak.
Oh, you're going to Little Oak?
Yes.
Ooh, can I come?
Sure.
Great.
You can ride in this pouch I have if you want.
Yeah.
Put it in the pouch so he can look out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just used shape water.
All right.
We
continue
towards Little Oak.
Oh wow!
We're heroes, y'all. We saved the mushroom.
We saved one denizen of this world.
Look, you couldn't save Will the Feywild, but you saved this random.
He can
mushroom.
save himself.
Oh, Will's fine. Will's fine. We'll be here soon. He'll probably meet us there at the rate we're going.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get to Little Oak. So it's this, big tree house. And there's all these rope ladders hanging down. This kind of tree house up in the top. And like little oak is just sort of, looking out. I don't know if, yeah, you probably, I don't know if you remember now, but little oak's a treant. So it's just sort of like standing there, looking around, watching you approach. Recognizes you as you come back up. And yeah, there's just some. I mean, you can see the kids kind of like climbing around inside. So yeah, they're just they're clearly just playing. Some of them are swinging. It's got swings hanging from the branches. Some of them are like running in and out of the playhouse, climbing up and down the ladders. Everything seems normal here.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back. This is the tree talking
Thanks.
to you. Would you like to come in?
Well, I mean, we're trying to get back to Hither. Can you help with that, or is somebody inside able to help with that?
Oh yeah, come on up.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Climbing up a rope ladder.
ladders that climb up, and then you get to the top, and there's a trapdoor that opens up into the tree house. And then inside, it's this big tree house. The floor has got blankets and cushions and piles of straw all over it. The ceiling is 6 feet high, and there's a basket hanging from the ceiling by a rope, so you kind of have to move around the basket, but it's full of apples and berries and sugar cane and some like crumpled up wads of paper. And then one corner has a cushion with this like rusty oil can sitting on it, which is really like there's nothing else like that in the treehouse. And then there's another corner, and you first think it's just sort of like a jumble of blankets, but then you realize like it's all these polka dot quilts, and then this wooden horse's head with a wooden horn attached to it that is clearly some kind of like unicorn costume. But yeah, some kids like duck in and out and run around, and hi as they run by and run back out. They don't pay a ton of attention to you because they're very involved in whatever they're doing, playing. And
Idiots.
yeah, and Little Oak is like, so you need to get back to Hither.
Yes.
Well, I can head that way, probably much faster than you could. But you'll need some help getting through the mists. I'm not going to leave this place. But you should talk to Squirt there.
Which one is Squirt? They all seem small.
And when you say Squirt, the oil can opens its eyes. And I will give you a handout for this in just a second, so you can see who you're talking to. And it's not like, I mean, you'll see, it's sort of eyes, I guess. So now you should have a handout called Squirt the Oil Can.
Squirt the oil can. Yep. Yeah, dents for eyes.
Yep.
And dent for a
like
mouth.
that dent
like
mouth. Yep. And so, you say Squirt, and you see it kind of move a little bit. Yeah, what? Squirt? You looking for me? Hey! Wait,
yes.
Did I miss the party?
No.
Oh, well, good,
I don't know.
Good. Is it almost time for the party?
Yes. But before the
Excellent.
party happens, we need to get to Hither. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I know how to get through the mist. It's not that fun. Not like the party would be.
But we need to get through the mists into Hither.
Man. I mean, I guess we could do that. You got any oil? I'm a little like dried up.
Starts checking his pack.
Heck, right.
I mean, yeah, I've got ink.
Oh no, gotta be oil.
There's pack.
It's kind of like oil.
No, it's not quite the same. Well, maybe we can find some
I
along
have
the way.
a handyman. Let's see.
Candles.
I mean, I could maybe make some oil along the way, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get some, it would be very helpful. I would appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I mean, we can get going if we have to. Yeah, let's just
so we're clear on like
uh-huh.
the party, because maybe I was, which party were you talking about?
I mean, any party, really.
Oh, any party. Okay.
Yeah. Just like parties are great, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think you. Yeah, you probably missed a party somewhere, but I mean,
oh man,
looks like there's probably a lot of partying going on around. There's probably a lot of partying going on around here, though.
All right. Well, as soon as we find a party, maybe. I mean, okay, you want to get to Hither? All right, I got it. We'll go there. But then maybe there's probably a party there somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I guess right. Like
there was a huge party of what were those guys?
the frog people.
Oh yeah,
that was a huge
bullywugs.
party.
They're
The
weird.
bullywugs?
Yeah, the bullywugs.
They're weird.
Yeah, they're kind of always having a party because they
yeah.
always get like a new ruler,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
and that's
Oh,
where
is
we
that-
need to go.
Oh, you need to go
Actually,
there? Oh, that's actually great. I would love to go there. I
Right?
haven't been there in a while. And that is a pretty good party if I remember right. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that sounds great. Yeah,
Great.
let's go.
Okay. Well,
Come on, Lilo,
hold
get a
on.
move on. Jeez.
Well, Little Oak, we found this talking mushroom. Can we leave him here, and will he be safe, or her? I can't tell.
Oh,
Will they
yes,
be safe?
Of course, you can certainly leave them here. I'm sure
Here you
they-
go, friend. I'll take the
Oh,
little talking mushroom out and put it
this is
down on the
great.
ground.
oh wow, there's
Okay.
kids all over. Hey, kids! And one of the kids comes in and is like, "Wow, it's a campestry, cool!" And like scoops him up and is like taking him out to play. Come on! Oh yeah, wee! They swing out the window.
We
All
all
right,
got
taking a ride in Little Oak.
So yeah, Little
There
Oak,
you go.
and Little Oak covers a lot of ground. I mean, it's a big, tall tree, so taking big, long strides and kind of.
So, Little Oak will Will of the Wild be able to find you?
Oh,
Do you leave?
he always knows how to find his way back. Where have you seen him, by the way?
It's just kind of rude. Leaving him, with the
Oh,
witch
no,
and
he-
then stealing his home.
He said he's heading back here. He was he was.
Max, can you reach out to him
Yeah.
again?
I mean, I can. You want me to check on him and see how he's doing, or like?
Yeah, I mean, right, just to know that he's okay.
Yeah, see if he's alive.
Why
For
wouldn't he
one.
be alive? He said he was doing fine.
He said he'd be out lickety split. Can we be more specific?
Yeah, he think does not. That sounds quick, but it's the Feywilds. Maybe that's slow.
Yeah, sure. I can see how he's doing. Give me just a minute. All right. I will send again to Will, the Will that we know. And I'll say, Will, my companions are concerned that you are not doing as well as you said. I think you're fine, but how are you doing today?
I was waiting for the thanks.
I thought about it. Yeah, maybe I'll end it with thanks. That's gonna be every sending is gonna always end in thanks. Yeah. How are you doing? Thanks.
It's actually a 24-word spell. The last word has to be thanks, or it won't.
Oh, that's what
sound.
has to be thanks. Yeah.
Kind of hard to talk right now. A bit trickier than I thought, but if all works out, me and the kids will be out.
Yeah, he's doing great. He said he and the kids are gonna be out.
Oh, see, there you go, Bram. Everything's fine.
He said he and the kids will be out. He said it was a little more complicated than he thought. So
That means he's dying.
but listen, he said he's going to. He said he and the kids will be out if everything goes right. He said they're gonna make it out. He said it's fine.
He's gonna die in that tree, isn't he?
No, he just said it was a little more complicated this time. Probably because we turned him in and stuff. But I mean, like it's
But he asked us to.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was just he created an extra challenge for himself, and now he's hey, listen, he's gonna feel really good about himself when he escapes this time because I mean, more challenging this time. I think we're helping him grow, guys. To be honest,
I don't know.
I think we're really helping him out.
But he sounded okay, right? Like nothing about it seemed bad. Really, like
No, it didn't sound bad.
okay. But yeah, right then. Yeah, and then he should be fine.
And Little Oak is passing by, and you can see Loom Lurch off to the right in the distance. You've already made that much progress
Well,
because this is a lot faster.
are we gonna make
We're getting back in that
him
direction.
walk all the way across?
Yeah, so he seems to be going down, kind of following the river on a trajectory to take you sort of the way you came through between Loom Lurch and the pool where the unicorn was, and back down towards Nib's cave.
Oh.
Yeah. And you can see a little more from up here because you're, over 20 feet in the air, looking out from the top of a big tree. So, yeah, you're starting to make out the cliffs that surround the edge of the Wayward Pool from here. And kind of the river bending its way around beyond.
Feel kind of bad. The kids are gonna have to walk all the way across. Then, we just like go close so he can come to us, and when he gets in, we'll go.
Well,
I mean, I think by the time we get down there and Little Oak, and Little Oak drops us off. By the time Little Oak gets back to where Little Oak lives, the kids, I mean, probably still won't even be there yet.
I mean, it's pretty
We're
fast.
moving quick.
Alright. Yes, I don't know. It seems like a long way to walk, but
Well, but I think Little Oak's the one really doing a lot of the walking.
it's the time thing. You like he seemed lickety split. And then,
What?
So
No. That was the first. He did say. He said it was a little more of a challenge this time. So lickety split, probably just a little less lickety and a little more split. So it's taking a little longer, you know. But he said they were fine.
Yeah.
feels kind of wrong to leave him. But
Gil, you was talking about raising an army. I think Will is the right leader, and I think he is raising that army.
I think that he's gonna die in that tree. We should stop while we're nearby. We can save him and then continue on.
How will we save him, Will? Please tell me your plan for how we're going to save him.
Like fighting an entire 10 army and a bunch of goblins and a hag?
No, we're not fighting them. We're just saving them, getting them out.
How?
But by asking?
No,
fog,
I mean, the fog will only.
sneaky,
I mean, it only go so far.
sneaky invisibility and shape changing.
Can't do that. Well, shape changing I can, but I can't do the invisibility. I mean, it's been a little while since I've been able to really like recoup my abilities to do things, so I'm a
To like
little
really
tired.
rest.
Actually. So
yeah, I don't have any.
I do agree with what
Magic
you're
left.
saying there.
and I couldn't reach out to Will again, even if I wanted to at this point. So maybe it's best we go back to hither and then we come back. Right? We get a hither, we deliver the painting, get Cluck, then we come back. And yeah, you know, they say time works funny here, so maybe not even any time will have passed when we're gone.
It's a lot to hope for.
Well, or Will gets out.
Right.
I mean, if he says he's fine, he's probably fine.
He did say he was okay. He said it was more of a challenge, but he said it would be okay.
All right.
We continue.
Okay. So, Little Oak keeps walking, and you get down past the Wayward Pool, and then he kind of turns to the right and walks to the edges of the mountains, to the where the mist starts to come down from the mountains into the forest here. So didn't go all the way back down to Nib's cave, and says, "Well, I believe, if I'm correct, to Squirt, this is where you could make your way through hither." "Oh yeah, we could get through right here. We'd be right back in Downfall in no time, and partying with those crazy bullywugs."
Perfect.
Yeah,
Great.
all right. So just somebody, scoop me up here, and we'll go.
Okay. Pick up the oil can.
It feels like an oil can, like it's clearly empty.
Oh,
But yeah, just a metal oil can. All right, hey, thanks for the lift there, Oki, and I bet I don't know. I mean, Who knows what'll happen? Things get crazy down there. I might not be back for a while. Don't wait up.
Yeah. Thanks for the lift. We'll see you again soon.
I look forward to seeing you back when you're back this way. And so you can make your way down the rope ladders and.
Yep.
Squirt's just like, all right, just follow my lead. I mean, carry me. Just do what I say.
Ushka will.
Yep. And he gives you directions, so you're just like walking through mist. And you can't tell, like, you have no idea. It's just all mist. Every once in a while you see like a little bit of this sort of mountain looming up on the side of you, one side or the other. But you can't, I mean, if you were in here by yourself, you'd be so turned around. But Squirt somehow seems to know, just seems to be able to sense the right way to go, and brings you back out. So you wander in the mist for a while. It's hard to tell how long, because it's very disorienting. But eventually you step out and you recognize, like, you step out of the mist. You are by part of that like collapsed bridge that you saw when you first arrived. You can see that off to your left. You can see this kind of like archway and more sort of like ruins on your right. And ahead of you, just a ways down, out of the clouds, you see Downfall. Ah, perfect. Nailed it.
Thank you. That was magnificent.
Yeah, it's real weird in there, but you get used to it.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's go, right? I mean, there's probably a party going on right now, so why don't we just get on down there?
Oh, yeah. Go to Downfall.
Great. So yeah, you head back to. Oops, I moved myself over. Come on, page toolbar. Oh wow, this is. I'm just waiting. I will move you over there eventually. There we go.
There we go.
Loading special effects engine.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you come back into Downfall, I assume. I assume there's tokens of you all on this map somewhere.
I mean, I found me and I found Gil.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're way down here, huh? Yep, that's not where you. So that's not actually where you come back in. So I'm gonna move you to where you come back in. So I can get to you. Oh yeah, there's Clapperclaw too. Oh, and there's. Wait, is it just the two of you?
I see me.
Oh, where are you guys? Somewhere else?
I'm surrounded by
Oh, you're down there. Why are you still in that
enemy
building? Yeah. Oh, there's no enemies. It's fine. Oh,
I'm
Baron.
in a white space.
Yeah, Muckstump. That's right.
Oh, the bullywugs, yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
All right, we're gonna get you all back together up here. Drop you up in the world. You come back in with Squirt. All right, so yeah, you actually enter the village up here. So yeah, you kind of come back in. He leads you around to this spot.
Are y'all seeing stuff?
Yeah, can you see?
I mean, I see me, but I don't see the background or
I
anything.
see a white background.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a white bubble
interesting.
standing in.
Well, that's cool.
It's like a little alien about to eat us.
Now, do you see anything? Neat.
Nope.
I'm gonna try this again. Let's just anything. All right, here we go. Now you don't see yourself at all, probably, right?
I can see my bubbles, but that's it.
All right. This is so slow. Trying to get you back on the map so you can see what's going on.
I mean, I
Dark.
see stuff again, but no background.
Well, that's really interesting. I wonder why that is.
It might have loaded weird with whatever's going on, or Roll20 might just be loading weird.
Yeah. Let's see.
I see some tokens on the board.
Well, that's cool.
Do you see tokens?
That's something, I guess.
Yeah, I just don't have a map.
Well, you're on some land. That's the good thing.
Great.
You're near some huts. And there was a... Yeah, and you can see, I mean, you would be able to see, if you could see the map, sort of to the southwest. You see, like, you can make out going over the water, one of those, you know, so like there were the lines that led from the bigger parts of land out to like where Bevlorna's cottage was in the middle there. So you can see one of those lines leading that way. So you can tell, like, oh, if we just go that way, we can head back out to her cottage.
All right. Well, let's go.
We go.
Cool. So, maybe here we'll be able to see stuff.
I do see stuff. We're in the ooze room.
Excellent. I mean, not about being in the ooze room, but I'm glad that you can see things. Yeah. So actually, I mean, and you know, not like you've been here before. You make your way. Like, you gotta know you have to go up. And there's that way in that you took before. There was like the weird buzzing near the stairs, and the door that led in to this room. And then you remember there was the stairs in the corner. Up in the upper left corner, like by where Bramwil is, that led up to like where you met her upstairs.
Where we go?
So yeah, if you head up that way,
Mm-hmm.
back to Bram. Oh, I moved the whole stupid map again. This one, I don't know why this one is so finicky about making me move the map instead of... grabbed Ushka, so that's good. Progress. Alright, so we get back up stairs. We're getting there. And you can get back up, so you kind of remember, like, you get back up to that room, you climb up the stairwell, and then there's the this study. And so, if you come up the stairs and knock on the door to the study, you hear this, yes, a croaky voice.
We brought your
Yes.
painting.
Oh, you made it back. Well, come in, come in.
We do.
And with plenty of time to spare. Impressive.
Yeah.
So, you have my painting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Gil had it.
Is this the one?
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm impressed. And I'm glad you're able to return this. And I'm happy to honor my end of the bargain, as is only right.
Great.
Give me just a moment, and I will return with what you came for. So she gets up and kind of shuffles out of the room. And after a couple minutes, she comes back, and she is holding she is holding a stuffed Aarakocra. I believe this is what you were looking for.
Yes.
Well, then,
Yes, I was.
she holds
Yes,
it
we
out.
were.
And as she holds it out, it looks at you and says, Pax? And that's where we'll end for tonight.
Wait,
There we go.
I don't remember it talking.
No, you don't.
Talks now.
No, wait, this is wrong.
Or is it so right?
Damn it.
Cluck just got better.
Maybe
Got
it turns into
better.
a 10-foot tall.
Right. Of a collapsing clock. No.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, if you were watching, thanks for hanging out. We're gonna do some more of this. We're gonna wrap up this story at some point. So, yeah, check back in a couple weeks. We might be streaming again. Who knows? But whenever we stream again, in 2 weeks or 3 months, we'll see you then. So good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.